Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do two things actually. I'm going to show you my acetate, I believe it's called. Jane, quote me if I'm wrong, that she gifted me. Thank you so much, honey. It's like a clear and a green one, and I cannot believe the bargain that she got the other day. So that's one thing. And a while ago on Wendy Laurie's channel, I did a card for her, and it kind of had a paint effect on the background, and I'm just going to basically show you how I did that. So you might have to go back and have a look on what I'm talking about. But I'm basically just going to show you guys a little tutorial on how I did that. I actually got a bit of the scrap left, so this is kind of painted on, and that I'm just going to get into it, guys, basically. Yeah, but first I'm going to just cover up my little green mat, and then I'll be right back and get on this small little tutorial. Okay, so all I've done is just use some paper I had laying next to me. Obviously you can use whatever you want if you need to cover up your desk or whatever. So the paint I used is this acrylic paint, like an orangey colour. Now I'm not sure, I need to bring it closer. It doesn't give me a name, but that's what it is. It's from the Works. They're £1 each. Obviously you can use whatever you got if you would like to try this technique. And this is like a plumish, not plum, I don't even know what you ascribe that. It's more purpley-ish in person than it is showing up. So they're the two colours I used. This is just a butter knife. Now obviously I'm not going to use that again, even though I can wash it, but it's not very pleasant, you know. It's an old knife just laying around. I don't have any fancy paint tools, that's why I use that, because obviously you don't want to spend money on something you're only going to do once or twice. That's why, even though they're probably really cheap, I wanted to give it a go, and it works the same. So if you have any like kitchen tools that you don't use or you find really cheap elsewhere, then use it. It works the same, and it gives you a bit of a different effect. So all I did, guys, is I blob the colours through the paper, so randomly on the paper. I didn't do like one particular amount. I just kind of went for it, and then if I needed to add another colour to line it up or darken it up, then obviously I'll put whatever I prefer. So this is not coming up very well. I have to give it a bit more of a hole in the lid. 1 second. Yeah, it's very new paint, so I didn't pierce a hole big enough, so this should be easier now. And there's no particular places that I put it, I just kind of do random. I might actually put more of the lighter peachy colour. Yeah, it's definitely, the darker one is definitely more purplish. Okay, so that will do for now. And all I did, guys, was spread it as you would if you were spreading butter on toast. Obviously on my knife I have like a rough edge, or I just use the other side for a more smooth effect. So I just start off kind of pushing it down, not blending them too much for the moment. Obviously I will have to add more, but because this is just showing you, see, I've got a couple of lines there. See, I kind of like that style, that effect. That's why I chose a knife, because I knew it was going to come out a little textured. So kind of do like a spreading like that, or just lines by the top bit of the knife, or whatever you're using. Like I said, I didn't want to buy anything, even though they're not mega expensive. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm just kind of spreading it, not blending them too much, because then you lose the color. But oops, just kind of did that, and that's the background of the card I did for Wendy. And it was like a vintage picture, and I like to bring a little colour in vintage, and I know vintage is not kind of colourful, but yeah. I definitely need to add some more, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did a bit too much up here, so I'm just going to try and spread it down to the other side. So it's a really pretty blend of colour together. I didn't think it was going to go, but I'm glad I tried it, because it kind of gives this like lighty purpley pink as well. And then obviously I let it dry, cut it to size, and then yeah, there was my background for my card I use. I should definitely do more of this, because you can kind of use your own colours if you haven't got a certain paper, or this might be quite good for journaling papers if you want to make your own colour scheme or whatever. So I've just finished this off. So that's how I did the background for that card. So I definitely will use this up on a project. As you can see, it definitely gives a nice yellowy one effect as well. So obviously I won't be using this knife again, but I knew that anyway. I was like to Mum, which knife you don't like that you don't want to use anymore? Because I wanted to try it out. I saw a video of someone using like a paint spatula thing, and I didn't want to spend, just in case I just didn't like it. But yeah, thank you all for watching, guys, and you probably can use anything, you know, the cake knives for the icing, you could probably use that as well if you have any at home, and it's not looking good, but it might be good for painting, and then you can obviously buy a new one for your cake making. So thank you all for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Wendy, this was kind of for you, and I hope you enjoy watching it. And thank you all for watching.